It's Todd Mendenhall, and you're watching EOtv.
Welcome to EOtv. I'm Andrea Collins.
And I'm Randall Mauricio. This is your weekly Entrepreneurs Organizational webcast.
And you know, from time to time you'll hear us talking about leveraging the network. In this week's Spotlight, we will talk about just that. We have a fantastic example.
Absolutely, because you know, networking is such a huge opportunity. Yeah. Never mind everything else that we got. It's partnered up along with the universities and the forums, but this is absolutely huge.
Top notch. Let's get to it. As an entrepreneur, you probably know that people look to you for leadership during transitional times. Whether it feels natural to you or not, you're under the spotlight when the going gets tough. Jonathan Smith from EO Detroit tells us that he draws his leadership style from the book Leading with Authenticity in Times of Transition by Carrie Bunker and Michael Wakefield. The book identifies 6 balances leaders must strike to successfully manage through change. Take a look. Catalyze change while coping with transition. Leaders must consistently champion a significant change, while at the same time recognizing and addressing the personal and emotional elements of change. Show a sense of urgency while demonstrating realistic patience. Leaders must take quick action, but also know when and how to slow down the pace so that people can cope and adapt. Be tough, but empathetic. Make difficult decisions with little hesitation or second guessing, but take others' perspectives into account and seek to understand the impact of your actions. Show optimism, but be realistic. See the positive potential of any challenge and convey that optimism to others, but don't shy away from discussing difficulties and mistakes. Be self-reliant, but trust others. Be confident in your ability to handle new challenges, but also be comfortable with input and support from others. Capitalize on strengths, but don't be afraid to go against the grain. Confidently apply your individual and organizational strengths to the circumstances, but also show willingness to learn and try new things, even when the process is difficult or painful. And there you have 6 points on successful leadership style. In this week's Spotlight, David Duncan shares how a contact from a forum mate turned into a customized financing solution for his business that also is now a new financing solution for others. How can you leverage the network?
Well, my customers demand credit terms. 30 days are typical for my industry. As a small business during tough economic times, I did not want to hold that credit in-house and did a forum presentation on it. One of my friends has a contact that is the founder and CEO of a financial services company, someone that I never would have had a connection to. He made a comment to him. That guy called me, and he developed a plan around it. He felt that as entrepreneurs, if this is a specific need that I have, he came to me and said, let's create something, use me as a test, and I'm getting a no recourse paying for my receivables at 3%, so it's slightly higher than credit card rates, and the situation's working beautifully for me, and it'll be rolled out to other small business owners.
The Global Student Entrepreneur Awards finals were held in Chicago earlier this month. Let's check out some of the winners.
The GSEA vision is to be the catalyst that drives, supports, encourages students on campuses to start businesses. There's no better time to start a business when you're on campus. This last year we had over 1,000 nominations from 13 countries. We've got businesses ranging in size from a couple 100,000 to 5.5 million. I mean, it's exciting stuff.
Good afternoon. My company is North Texas Pyrotechnic Productions, and we specialize in affordable professional fireworks displays for special occasions.
My name is Joseph Pasquaretta. I'm the CEO and chairman of Helps International.
My name is Marcus Ernstgruber, and I'm recently 20 years old, and I'm studying at the Stockholm School of Economics.
Where are you looking to bring this company?
What is the biggest obstacle that you've overcome?
They were weeded down through regional, country, and local competitions where these students had to get up in front of a panel of entrepreneurs and present their businesses. Now, the uniqueness of GSEA is that it's not a business plan competition. These are students with real businesses. Business plan competitions are concept competitions, right? And so that's the differentiating factor. These students are juggling school and staying up to midnight on Thursday trying to figure out how they're going to make payroll. It's inspiring.
Well, my name's Fraser. I run a business called Super Jam, and I won the GSEA last year. And it gives me great pleasure to pass the awards to this year's winner, Dominic.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's a great honor, especially to be on the same stage as somebody like Fraser. And I look forward to building with EO, continuing to learn, earn, and return. And it hasn't set in yet, but it means a lot to me. So thank you very much, EO.
Congratulations to all the finalists. Now, what you may not know is that working with the GSEA program helps generate publicity for your business and the chapter. And don't forget about Accelerator. Both programs are great ways for members to make your mark in your local community. And if you're looking to get involved, contact Dean Lindell on the global staff. In this tip of the week, Gregory Keys, member and forum leader, shares a tip on how to align your forum members by using metrics. Check out this easy 6-point rating system.
And this week's tip of the week is a forum tip about bringing alignment between different forum members. When I was a moderator in my forum, I was wishing things were different than they were, to the point that I said, I'm not even sure this is for me anymore. And then I thought, I'm not a quitter, I'd rather get fired. And the most important thing that came to that job in that year was, oddly enough, for you non-anal retentive types, a rating system. What it did was gave everybody feedback from each other on what mattered to other people in the group. We rated each forum meeting at the end of the meeting on 6 points: timing, pace, content, takeaway, protocol, and fun. And those may seem simple, and they are. 1 through 5 rating on each. We handed each person a sheet of paper, and then the moderator had the opportunity, that was me in that year, had the opportunity to look at them and say, gosh, 3 of you guys said the pace was bad. You gave it a 1 or you gave it a 2. Does that mean it was too slow for you, or does that mean it was too fast for you? And other people got to hear something that they didn't experience and that they didn't expect. Sometimes one person would say too fast, the other would say too slow. It really changed the entire dynamic of the forum once everybody learned about what other people wanted. And that's your tip of the week.
That's another edition of EOtv. Now, next week's going to be fantastic. We have a lot of that Singapore University footage, and we're going to talk about the power of those universities. If you've never been, they have so much to offer. You can check out that and more next week.
And you know what? We have somebody on deck. You do not want to miss this guy because he's a former NHLer. Now he's just the coach of the Vancouver Canucks, Ryan Walter. He's got some superb things he's got to say. You do not want to miss this guy.
We'll see you next week.
And hey, keep company with those that make you better.
I guess I'm out.
You want me to come with you?